Back with another video. In today's video, we're playing more My Career. Now, this is gonna lead off just the video I just did. So, if you did not watch that one, I hope you do. But right now, I already got 58 points in the second quarter. Yeah.
And we're joined now
And when
by
I meant I'm gonna
Shams
break
Charania.
Wilt Chamberlain's record, I am.
Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
I had to up the minutes and everything.
Grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans
He's not making
clear
that.
on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still
I had to get a new controller.
of the new
Oh my god.
restrictions. But basically, it has become
Bro,
harder for teams
it's
to
game
spend big
time.
and acquire
I'm the
new players
king.
under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Conley and Ant are the one of the two. Rudy Gobert is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Alexander Walker in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, T in the last outing against the Raptors had a huge game. He ended up with a drop.
Another bucket! Wow!
I can't believe I'm saying this. He's now second in 60-point games all time.
Tapping into his full arsenal, night in,
Oh,
night out.
okay.
And he gets it to go. Edwards got 20 points.
Boy, Edwards so good
Watch
and close. This guy has got
this
touch
record.
and strength, everything you could ask for.
Oh god.
From 18 feet away.
Green.
Connects again.
And he's
Shifty
been
shooter.
dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Conley finds Gobert. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now Edwards.
Oh man.
6 on the shot
Lockdown,
clock.
lockdown.
Tries
Lockdown.
again. And he sinks the layup. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
That's right.
We've seen that more
That's
than
it.
once today.
Let me cook.
An effortless
Let me cook
basket
now.
inside.
Bro.
Here's Alexander, guarded by
Yes.
Edwards. Here's Alexander. Lets it go from deep.
Oh,
Reed with
why?
the rebound.
Somebody get. Oh, I'm going. I'm going to get a foul or something.
Back to Conley. The three. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Well, Doris, if you're a Wolves fan, you really have to enjoy the present.
Well, think about it. 56 and 26 last year, their second best record ever. A 3 seed in the West, also their second best ever. As long as they have the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, that team should be a factor in the West.
Edwards
That's
can't get
good.
that one to fall.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
No way!
Alexander misses.
There is no way I missed that. And how was that a
Timberwolves
bad shot?
shooting 32% for this game. Not
Honestly,
what they're hoping
that was
for.
not a bad shot.
Edwards, no
Hit
good.
that
Well, that's
good
just
spot.
inconsistency from him, and it's
That
happened
was
all
my
night,
hot
and it
spot,
hasn't
baby.
helped their cause.
Tatum, a screen on Conley. Alexander, the pass to Horford. Now Brown.
Okay, shoot.
And it's
Give me that
Boston
assist.
scoring again.
Oh, we both got
Jaylen
takeover.
Brown
Oh,
gets
yeah.
his feet set
We
to catch
both
and
got
shoot.
takeover
Just
for you. There's
drills
a
it.
no
They're
way.
searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come
They better
by.
not take any of us. We both
And
got
so it's
takeover.
Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. And this squad has managed the unthinkable,
No!
stringing together
How
34
am I
straight wins
missing?
and eager to add
That's
number
a slight
35
of
tonight.
orange, bro. I'm
To
going
say they're on
cold.
a heater is an understatement.
Look, at the end of the day, this team, of course, wants to win an NBA championship when it's all said and done. And you know that's what they have their
Oh,
sights on.
but what
it
about
is
his
so
takeover?
nice to
My
enjoy the
takeover was
hype
good.
and
But what did
accolades
I
of a
do to
team that
deserve
is
it?
right
What did I
Next
do?
again
Give me my
from
takeover back.
distance.
Another three for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. And here's Edwards outside. The shot won't fall.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Brown passes to Alexander. Takes a three.
Grr.
Good. Another from
Got
three.
71.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing
Sure, wanna take
stopping
me
his
out?
shot.
And you know this is already a
They
game
wanna
he'll
take me
never
out.
forget.
They take
He's
me
trying
out
to
then.
make it a game the
See what
world
happens.
never
See what-
forgets. That shot wide open.
That Nah.
Edwards got 25 points.
Even with
My
all the
takeover.
threes he
My
nailed in the
takeover
first
can't go
quarter,
away like
the
this.
defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
You got your
There's the
he's
triple.
took it from a
And
jab
again for
step.
three.
And of course it falls for him. And that three pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget.
Nah.
Outside Reed. Outside Alexander Walker. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
It's not
And
even
the Celtics
not
shooting
even
74%.
halftime yet,
Just
bro.
an
Come
unbelievable
on,
offensive
man.
display here.
How did I lose
The Timberwolves
fair?
shooting only 33%.
For missing
Not exactly
one
consistent
shot.
offense.
Come on.
To the middle. Here's Reed.
74.
Rebounded by the
kidding
Celtics.
me?
Last time they met in Boston.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really
Connects again from distance.
Oh, hot as a tea
Really?
kettle. He is just
89.
firing away. And he has set a new
89.
record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though. And Minnesota
didn't take
with
me
some
out,
changes.
baby.
Towns comes in for
I
Reed,
take over,
and
better.
McDaniels is subbed in for Anthony Edwards.
I'm definitely passing Kobe
Porzingis,
Becker.
he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Holiday.
You know on the screen, bro. What you doing?
Pass to Towns. Here's Alexander Walker. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Alexander.
Double digit? Wow. I'm gonna let
And
you get
here's
an
Tatum,
assist.
covered by Towns. Alexander. He got it again! Sensational!
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game.
Oh.
One for the ages. Outside McDaniels. Shoots over Brown. Minnesota again missing.
I'm a
So it's
watch this.
Boston now. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Yeah, they
Come
wanted
on,
to
come
win
on.
the physical
Come on.
battle in that game.
I just need a layup.
The rebounding numbers really.
Wow!
That control of the boards, I felt,
Wow.
fed their offense. There were a ton of
Really?
second chances, a lot of confidence. Their
Really?
kids could dominate the glass.
Really? That's what we're
Outside
doing.
McDaniels.
Okay, now I'm scoring a three to end this. Now I'm scoring a
Here's
three
Towns.
to get my record.
That one's good.
And
it's
there's
Conley
no
who
way
picks
he
up the
scored
assist.
that, bro.
I'll tell you this, nice play by Towns. This guy can get it done. Back to the basket or facing up, doesn't matter.
Get out.
Good. He hits again.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands alone for second most points in a game. Unbelievable night.
And with 81 in the rear view, he has only Wilt's 100 mark left. This is the closest anybody has ever come.
Well, this is what you get when you run the offense through Conley on time and on target.
Tatum with a screen. Here's Alexander.
Huh.
And again for three. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation.
Backcourt.
Over and back. Hauser, he's
Alright,
checked in for Boston.
bro.
White comes in for Alexander.
Oh man, forget this game. No. Go ahead, bro. We need to take this dude
So
out, bro.
it's the
Take him
Boston
out.
Celtics. Way
Take
out
him
lead with
out.
an enormous
Take
lead
him
as
out
we
and
head
put
into
me
a
in so I
break.
can
It
pass
hasn't
this
taken
record.
them 2
We're at
seconds to get
98
their
for
points.
halftime.
They're winning with efficiency. We'll be back in a
That's
moment.
insane. 98 and a half to. Oh, no, she's not making it. Miss it. Oh, I didn't see. Hit the X button.
In the Western
watch it.
Conference, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You could tell that teams aren't sure how to defend SGA. He gets into the lane so easily, and he can also hit the three ball.
That's
Now,
it?
He's a good floor general.
Okay, he does
Lots
got
to
a
work
double.
with.
He's got a double
Feels like
double
he
for his
just keeps
average.
getting better and better and better and better.
No, he doesn't.
And
Cause
let's
he,
talk
I
now
mean,
about that
he's
first
got
half.
5
What a
over-
commanding
Oh,
start
he's
for
got
the
a double double,
Celtics.
bro. I'm so dumb.
We knew they wanted a track meet.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the
I
third.
want to see. That's insane. You cannot do anything against that. Honestly. 86 points is
Just about ready for the
embarrassing.
second half here. A
Oh,
big comeback
like
is
so
needed for this
mean.
game to be competitive, and it probably has to
Yeah,
happen
bro,
quickly.
these
Kicking
Timberwolves
off
are
the
getting
second half, here's Joe
destroyed.
Mazzulla's 5. The two Jays,
So
Brown at the 3,
sorry.
Tatum at the 4.
Guard
Then it's
up.
Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Drew Holiday, and it's
Come on.
Alexander in at the 2. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Gobert with a screen on Tatum. Here's Towns. Towns double team. Outside Conley. The three
Mike
is up.
Conley.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
How about Karl Anthony Towns bullying his way to that second chance look? Nicely done.
Here's the 3.
Oh.
Alexander
Okay.
misses. Now the
Oh.
Timberwolves with it. There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, BA, because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Tatum, a screen on Edwards. Good! That's another bucket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Fires for 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 8 assists here tonight.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good. He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
Outside McDaniels. Edwards looking it over. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. So it's Boston now. Here's Alexander. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Good D by Gobert.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Tatum against Edwards. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Brown's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Towns. Pass to Gobert. And Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Here's Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Alexander's got 12 points here in the second half.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Towns with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Towns can't get it to go. Boston has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Alexander. Outside, Brown. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. And another one.
I'm in disbelief. He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
A record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
Yeah, that is unbelievable indeed. I never thought we'd see this. It stood since 1962. But now, Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game has been surpassed. Oh, wow. I can't believe it.
A huge night for MP. Now let's go to center court for his reaction.
Man, this hasn't even sunk in yet. On a night like this, setting the record for points in the game, You're so in the zone that it feels like everything is just effortless. But it's not. There's a lot of hard work that goes into this. So credit to my coaches, my teammates, everyone coming up that helped push me, my family, my friends, haters, defenders. Every one of those points scored tonight, this is for y'all. Everything that I do is. So, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Nicely said by MP. I think we all thought Wilt's record was completely out of reach in the modern game.
Well, MP proved us all wrong. Truly a once-in-a-lifetime talent.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost
101 points. Oh my.
With more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness. Oh, that is a stone-cold 3 by the Ant-Man.
And again, Boston with the triple.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Conley passes to Gobert.
I don't know how you knew, but that is true.
Here's Towns.
My mind is focused on closing this game.
Conley looking for an opening. Shot from the top of the key. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Alexander gets the bucket.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Releases. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Edwards got 8 here in this quarter.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
From the arc. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. 3-pointer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Goes up on the baseline. Towns passes to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. From outside, off the mark.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Horford, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Holiday against Conley. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Gobert. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Picked by Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Alexander. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Towns on a screen for 3. Conley. Pure from 3-point range. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Alexander. They kick it out to Porzingis. Again, Boston.
But he's got the green light. Porzingis understands. Be ready on the catch.
The Timberwolves shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. Fades and shoots. Edwards, no good.
The fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Alexander gets the bucket.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Pass to Edwards for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Conley passes to Alexander Walker. Gobert up top. Towns finds Conley. Two on the clock. Here's Towns. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
Conley passes to Gobert. It's stolen by Holiday. Here's Alexander. He's guarded by Conley. Jacks up a three. Alexander Walker grabs a board. And Minnesota has possession. Fires from deep. The shot by Conley, no good.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. Looking to get back on track. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Here's Alexander, guarded by Edwards. From 9 feet out. That one's wide left.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Here's Conley. Banked it in off the glass. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, this guy is competitive, he's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Here's Alexander. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Timberwolves shooting just 33% so far in this game. Conley finds Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And Porzingis with the block. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Timberwolves, they've still got a solid hold on that third spot.
Checking out Boston, they've really lived up to the hype surrounding them this year, proving they're at the absolute top of their game.
56 seconds left in the third quarter here. Beyond the arc. Alexander Walker grabs a board. Timberwolves shooting a low 29% since halftime. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Oh, nice finish from Naz Reid. That's the kind of play that can give your team a spark.
Here's Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Towns on a screen. Pass to Dillingham. Pulls up. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Alexander. Hits yet again. Wow!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Towns. Hits the jump hook. Towns has got 6 points.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And so it's Boston making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. We're still wrapping our heads around the history we just saw in the previous quarter.
So many things have to go right to break the single-game scoring record. And even though he'll get all the credit, it takes a lot of help from your teammates to put up this many points.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them.
179 to 88.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill.
Oh,
this is Brian
no,
Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew. Thanking you for watching.
Oh, no.
See you next
Look at the
time.
arena. Oh, no. How much VC did I get? Come on. Come on. It gotta be a lot. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And yes, I don't even know what to say. See you in the next one.